Hello, this is a free call from
An offender at the Chillicothe Correctional Center.
This call is from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
To accept this free call, press 1. To refuse this free call, press 2.
If you would like to permanently block...
Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Hello?
Gypsy? Hey.
Yeah. Hey, how are you? I got your email today.
Yeah, it's so good to hear your voice. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so good to hear you too. I'm a little sick right now. I got a cold and a cough, so I've been coughing and my throat hurts. But I wanted to call now that I have your number because I was like, I know writing is probably difficult or whatever. So, and I know most people don't write anyway. They usually text or whatever, or type or something like that, or call. And so it's good.
Well, my writing skills, it's good for my writing skills, but it's really hard for me. That's why I send you like a million emails, because it's like once I finish one thing, it's hard for me to,
Yeah.
do another.
I'm like, they print out the emails, like, whenever you send them. Say if you send them, like, yesterday or whatever, I'd get them today. And it, like, depends on whenever you send them or whatever. But usually I typically get it the next day. So, and that's the way it works. And they print it out for us, and they hand it to us at mail call at 4 o'clock every, weekday. And so that's how I get my emails. It's a lot faster.
Well, Gypsy, it's so good to hear you.
I know.
Girl.
Me too. I miss you.
I miss you.
And
I know.
I just sent you a letter. I want to say Monday. Yeah, I think it was Monday. Monday, because today's Tuesday. So yesterday, and I sent, because Mom told me that you wanted to come and visit me. So what I did was sent you a visiting form, and if you need like someone to help you out, because it has like questions like, have you ever been incarcerated in jail? Have you ever been to prison? Different weird stuff like that. So, and I know you haven't. So I know.
Well, it's all gonna depend if I can convince my parents to take me on 12 hours?
Yeah, I think it's 12 hours. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Like.
Yeah, that would be awesome though, really. And I'll probably have to send you. Would your mom be taking you?
Well, it would have to be both my parents, honestly.
Okay, well, I'll send them visiting forms too, so the three of y'all can come and visit. Or if they just want to come and drop you off and then wait outside or whatever, but I wouldn't want to really do that. I would want them to come and visit as well. So I'll send 2 more visiting forms.
Yep.
Yeah, because I'm like, I just got my sister and brother just got approved to come and visit. So my dad and Christy and Mia and Dylan are all going to come visit me. Want to say the 7th and 8th and 9th. So it's coming up pretty soon. And I haven't seen my sister since she's been a baby, and she just turned 16. So it's been a very long time. And last time I seen my brother, he was like 10, and he's like 20, 23, 24 now. So I'm like, gosh, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm so sick. Sorry, I'm coughing in your ear. So how have you been? Like, what have you been up to and stuff?
Well, I'm in school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in school, and I'm doing I'm working on a degree, although honestly I'm trying to just look for a job because I don't know, my writing skills are like way behind, and like I do not know how to get them up to like level. My dad's been helping me write my papers. I have no clue how to like. I'm working. It's a work in progress. Like I didn't go to a traditional high school. I went to alternative school. So like dropouts and for troubled kids. Yeah, and that's a long story how I got in that program. But basically, yeah, basically.
What kind of job would you like to do?
I don't know. Like, probably something with reception work.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm sure that, secretaries and stuff like that and like reception, everybody needs one like that. So everybody has an office. So I'm sure there's probably a lot of jobs out there in that field. And like right now, I'm working to get my GED. And whenever I first started school, I was a second grade education. And then I started school in December. And just since December, I had went up to like 12th grade language arts and 12th grade reading because I already knew how to read because I taught myself how to read by reading the Harry Potter books and like reading a lot of books. But language was hard for me just because I'm like I don't understand where commas and the punctuations are supposed to.
Oh God! Did you see my emails? Like they were horrible. Like I had a million misspellings. That's why I hate writing. Although it's good for me. It's good for me. I hate it, but it's good.
It's fine because I'm like it's something I've gotten better at. And oh my God, math! I thought that I would never understand math. But, like, I didn't know my times tables, so I had to learn that. And then now that I know how to add, subtract, divide, and multiply, now I've gotten up there, and now I'm learning, like, algebra and fractions and different stuff like that that's harder. And I just recently took a test, like, last week, and it goes by levels. So the easiest level is level E. And then the next one up from that is M. The next one up from that is D. And then A is advanced. So I'm at a D level in math right now. And I started at an E level. So I'm like, I went from the very basics to doing algebra in a span of a couple months. And I'm like, it's still hard for me, but I have a roommate that's in school as well. And so she helps me understand it because she has the same levels as I do. And so I'm just trying to get my GED, and then I want to work, or not work, but take classes at cosmetology, because they get to do all the fun stuff. They get to do hair, and you get to have highlights in your hair, and get your nails done whenever you want, and stuff like that. And that's cool stuff that I want to do. But it's
if I wasn't disabled, Gypsy, I would come to you in a heartbeat, but things are just not that easy. Like me, and then I'm like literally to ask my parents to. I don't think it's gonna work, but I'm hoping that they'll consider it at some point.
Yeah.
But we always have the phone and letters and things like that until you can come closer to
Yeah, because I'm like, I completely understand. My parents have to go through, the same kind of emotion because they're like, I want to go visit her every single week, but it's such a long hour drive and, money is limited and stuff. So it's not that easy. And especially with Dad working, because he's a boat captain, and he works 28 days offshore, and he stays 28 days onshore. So getting him whenever he's off work is kind of unpredictable. And so we kind of have to plan it out months in advance of when they're going to come and visit. And so I don't know anybody around this area. And I had one visit from some people where I used to live, some friends from where I used to live. But they're up there in age. They're like 60 something, and 70-something years old. So getting around for them is kind of difficult.
Has anybody tried to? Am I the only person that's tried to contact you after all this?
Yeah, like, I haven't heard from Clark. And really, like, you remember Carrie Heidemann?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't heard from her since I left Winners on Wheels. And so that's been a good, 17 years? Almost 17 years or whatever? And, well, maybe not quite that long. Probably about 16 years. God, it's been that long. But, and then Clark and you are the only two members of the group that I stayed in contact with. And, whenever everything happened, my friends and people that I knew from before, it's, I'm still trying to contact them. And, some people are like, I don't want to contact her. I have mixed feelings. I don't want to, I
yeah.
don't know.
Right now, me and Clark, their parents, banned me from speaking to him, so we're doing it secretively over kink.
You see, that's what I even wrote in my letter. I was like, I would like you to tell him hi for me, and that, like, I'm still his friend and everything, and I hope he doesn't, hold any, bad feelings against me, or he's not mad at me, because he's still my friend, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want his parents to be like, well, Sophia is talking to Gypsy, so I don't want you talking to Sophia,
That's kind of what happened.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. 'Cause I'm like,
I don't know what to exactly. I don't know what to exactly do. But at least I have you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can understand why they're upset. Because I know that his aunt and his mom was close friends with my mom. And so I can see why they'd be upset and everything. But I just really want them to know that, like, I'm so sorry. And if I could go back and change things, I absolutely would. I don't think people realize how bad it gets to me sometimes. Because I understand I did a bad thing, but I am paying for it. I am in prison paying for it. So, and I'm like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't regret the choices that I've made for this. But at least that, there are kind people and there are loyal friends out there like you that still love me and still want to talk to me and still want to be my friend,
I do want to get together with you. My parents, they get it. Like my mom's a social worker, so she gets it. I don't have to explain things. Oh my God, it's so good to hear you.
I know. I wish that we could, like, visit, like, right now. That'd be awesome. Now, if you do end up coming, we can take a picture together because they do allow us to, like, take pictures and hug and everything. And since you'd be coming so far away, like, typically the visits are in 4-hour sessions, but you would get a special visit because you traveled so far. So you would get an 8-hour visit, actually. So.
Oh, my parents thought it was just 4. See, they were like, I don't know about taking you that far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like, the visiting room, it has full of vending machines and stuff like that. And like, I can't pay for the stuff in the vending machines. But you can bring, like, some quarters or whatever.
I sent you some money for your birthday. I know it's a little early.
Thank you. I was able to get me a couple of things that I had been wanting. So I'm going to make a prison birthday cake. Okay, let me tell you what this prison birthday cake is like. Okay, so you know vanilla wafers, right? Little cookies?
Yeah.
Okay, so you put a bunch in a bowl, and then you crush them up. and then you take like a 7-Up, and you pour the 7-Up in the bowl with the crushed up vanilla wafers, and then you stir it and mix it. It makes like a batter, and then you pop it in the microwave for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then it makes like a cake, and it's like it tastes like a cake, it looks like a cake, it's amazing. And they sell icing on commissary. It's weird that they sell icing but not cake mix, but I guess we can eat icing with anything really. So we put the icing on the cake, and it makes like a real cake. It's amazing. I'm like, watch me do this at home, make a freaking prison cake whenever I can just go to Walmart and buy a cake. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that we can make. But like on commissary, you could buy food like chips, really anything. Like you can even buy chicken, and there's something that they have a fundraiser like every other month or so, and they have like Pizza Hut or McDonald's or whatever that you could buy, and it's like a one-time thing. And a couple months ago, I bought, I think it was October of last year, I bought McDonald's. So I got a burger, no fries, unfortunately. I haven't had fries in 2 years. I miss fries. And, excuse me, I'm coughing. And so I got to eat me a burger. And then we had Chinese food a couple months ago. And so I had some cashew chicken and crab ragoons. I wish they would do Cajun months because I would love me some gumbo. I miss gumbo so much. But my parents, whenever they come, every 90 days or so, I could have a food visit. And so they could bring me something that they've cooked or whatever. So I'm going to ask them to bring some gumbo with them.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, because I'm allowed to have like 4 different kinds of food on the food visit. And really all I want is McDonald's fries and gumbo. So that's what I'm going to ask them to bring me. Not this time that they're coming visit, but the next time, because my grandma, she makes some good gumbo. So I'm going to have her make it in advance. Yeah, so that'll be fun. And then we're going to take some more pictures. And, oh yeah, my mom told me that your hair is green. Do you have green hair?
No, it's a wig.
Okay.
It's a wig.
Green hair. Okay. I was like, last time I saw her picture, she didn't have green hair. Well, anyway, I know your hair's not exactly green. Like, I would want my hair to be purple, in my opinion. I got it dyed black in November because I was like, I like my hair color. It's, brown, but I wanted to do something different because I'm like, I have hair now. So,
Mom, come say hi.
And I'm like, I just want to do everything to it. I want to curl it. I want to straighten it. I want to dye it. I just want to do everything to it. And so I got to dye black. Then I'm like, oh, I miss my original hair color. So I'm going to let my original hair color grow out. And probably by the time I leave, it's going to be down to my butt. Which I want to grow it out that long,
Because my mom's right there.
Gypsy?
Hi.
Hey, Gypsy.
How are you?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I was telling Sophia about how long my hair's getting.
Yeah.
By the time I probably leave, it'll be down to my butt.
I know. I saw the picture of you. It's really pretty.
Oh, thank you. I have like, over here, we can get stuff done. Like, they have cosmetology here. So we can get our hair, something done to our hair like every 30 days. So I like to either get it straightened or I have a curling iron myself. So I curl it myself. So I just like to play with it, now that I have hair.
tell my mom about if we were to come and visit. Not that we are. It's a longer.
Yeah. If y'all come and visit, I sent Sophia a visiting form, but I'm gonna send 2 more in the mail. And if y'all come, since y'all coming from such a long ways away, typically the visits are in 4-hour sessions, and most people only get 1 session. But since y'all coming so far away, y'all can get an 8-hour visit, or maybe longer,
Well, that's possible in the future, you know.
Okay, good.
How are they treating y'all?
They treat us good. I mean, they treat me no different than any other inmate. I mean, it's a lot better than county jail. I can tell you that. And we have.
I have a feeling it's better than Louisiana jails too.
I'm sure. I've never been to Louisiana jail, but I heard they're pretty bad.
Yeah.
Over here, we have rooms that we have Keystar rooms, and we come and go as we please. We can go outside anytime, except for certain times of the day for 15 minutes. They have to count us and make sure we're all accounted for.
Right.
But other than that, we have microwaves. We have a bunch of different privileges. I'm on the honor wing, and it's for people that don't get into any trouble and stuff. So,
right.
I get more privileges. I can stay up in the day room till midnight, use the phone, use the microwave, get my nails done, get a facial, different things like that.
Do y'all have dorm rooms?
This call is
Dormitories?
from a correctional facility and may be monitored and recorded.
It's not a dorm room because they don't have real beds, but we have bunk beds and a table in our room, windows, lockers. So, I mean, it doesn't look like a cell, and it doesn't look like a dorm room. It looks like a mixture of both.
Yeah, no, I meant how many to a room?
4.
Okay, yeah.
You have a pair of two bunk beds.
Right.
In the room. In Vandalia, because there's only 2 women's prisons in the state of Missouri, and the first one that I was at, they had 6 to a room. But here it's only 4, so it's a lot better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, are y'all able to see a counselor or a therapist?
Yeah, I just had. Sorry, I'm a little sick right now. I got a cough and cold. But I had to drop a note to see the counselor a couple weeks back because it was the 2nd anniversary of everything happening. And so I dropped a note. I saw the counselor. And anytime we need to, we just, say I need to speak to somebody from mental health. And don't miss an appointment. I think it's you get 30 minutes to talk to her or whatever. And I asked for my discovery, which is a compiled information of everything, like my interview, Nick's interview, everything like that. And I had been putting that off for so long because I didn't go through any of that. I didn't want to. And then I finally just woke up and realized I am not coping right, but I'm not dealing, I'm in denial. And so I'm like, I have to face this, I have to accept this, and I have to break myself down to build myself up. And, that's just something I got to deal with right now.
Right. It's you're going to go through a healing process.
Right. And she's like, well, you're looking, what you know is that you're looking for something. You don't know what you're looking for, but you are looking for something. And when you find that out, you'll have closure.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, well
I'm real glad they have all of that for y'all.
Yeah. And I'm like, my dad wants me to speak to somebody maybe on the phone or something, But I'm like, because he's like, I have insurance. I can pay for someone. You could talk to someone like every week or something. I'm like, we have services here. It's not the best service, but it is something. And I'm just gonna go with that. And whenever I get out, I'm gonna speak to a counselor on a regular basis, and it'll be easier. And I have a parole hearing in December of 2021. And I'm hoping to be released on my 85% mark, which that means I would have served 85% of my sentence in 2023. Probably early 2023.
You said 2021 is a hearing?
My
probation. Oh, parole hearing. Okay.
Yeah.
So they could decide then if...
They will let me know, like I'll go in front of the board, which I decided, Christy and Dad's going to be there, and I appointed my attorney, Mike Stanfield, to speak on my behalf, because I could have a delegate speak on my behalf. So I chose him because he's not only, he wasn't only my attorney, now he's my friend. He's a family friend now. So I chose him. And once I go in front of the board, tell them, I have to tell them what my actions were and how I've learned from it, how I've progressed in prison, like getting my education, taking classes, stuff like that.
Right. Yes, Sophia told me you'll be working on your GED, right?
Yes, yeah.
That's great.
I'm doing really good. I'm in 12th grade language arts, 12th grade reading, and I think I moved up to 7th grade math. So I'm doing good.
Yeah, math can be hard.
I know.
It was hard for me.
The math is the worst part. So now I'm learning like algebra and fractions and percent, which I'm like, oh God, I don't know how to do this.
Well, that's all good for you. You really, you get an education, and what you need in this world, of course.
Yeah. And of course, like, I'm going to want a job whenever I get out.
Sure.
So I'm going to want to do cosmetology so I can get licensed, so I can, go work at a beauty salon or whatever.
Right.
So it'll be all right. And anyway, back to the parole hearing. Once I see the board, they will decide. They can take up to 2 months to decide. They could either. I'm only allowed like 2 dates. One is my minimum date, which is my 85% mark, and then my max date, which is I do the full 10 years of my sentence, which I maxed out in 2025.
Okay.
But that's only if, they can take me past my 85% mark, but I've done nothing wrong to deserve taking me to my max date,
Yeah. And if they keep seeing you making progress, growing, doing well with all your activities, that's only going to help you more,
Right. So I'm hopeful. And like I said yesterday, I'm like, yep, yesterday marked 6.5 years till I go home.
Wow.
Because I'm hopeful. I think about it as...
you have to have hope.
That's all I have,
I mean, it really sounds like you're in one of the better facilities for sure.
Yeah. I've heard that other places are doozy.
Right.
But
oh, God. I watch documentaries on TV of horrible prisons, and it sounds like they're helping you grow and heal, and that's a blessing. It really is.
Yeah, and I mean, all the guards, they have heard about my story through, I didn't know this, but one of my roommates had told me that they sent a mass email to every officer that works at this prison. Every staff member knows about the documentary. And I'm like, at first I was scared. I'm like, is that really a good thing everybody knows? And they're like, it wasn't to say, hey, watch the documentary, oh my God. It was just more of to make them aware, make them more sensitive, and also to kind of keep an eye out for me because they know that I've lived such a sheltered life, and I'm like not that mature whenever it comes to being around adults, and I'm just like naive in the way of people maybe want to take advantage of me,
Right. Well, I think that them seeing the documentary helps tremendously for them to understand all the extenuating circumstances.
It was hard to watch, but I watched it a couple of times. It was difficult. It was difficult to watch, but I was like, you know what, this is good. Like, and I think
good. I haven't been able to watch it because I have a TV. I have a little personal TV. It's like 15 by 9 inches, and we get cable, but we just don't get like HBO or Stars or Showtime, things like that. But I was able to watch my parents on Good Morning America that one day, and they did, and I got to see like about, I want to say like 15 seconds of my interview in the documentary, and I was like, oh my God, do I really sound like that? And my roommates were looking at me like, yep. But it was all in good fun, and I think my parents are wonderful. I never knew that my dad could be such a wonderful father, and I'm just like, and I've gotten so close to my stepmom. I don't even call her stepmom. I don't even call her Chrissy. I just call her mom. And
that's great.
She wants to legally adopt me, and I'm like, well, you're a social worker. Is that possible?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I've heard of adults adopting other adults. I think that is possible. I don't really know.
There was a story on the news, a clip through Facebook, and the dad adopted the 18-year-old. So it's possible.
Yeah. Okay, that's good because I'm like, that's something that I would love because we've gotten so close, and she's really treated me no different than her own daughter.
Oh, that's tremendous.
It's just a huge blessing, and I want to make it official. And Dad's like, well, why don't you just adopt her? And she mentioned it to me, and I'm like, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's make it official,
Yeah, it sounds like things are going to work out, Gypsy. And I want you to know you're in our hearts and our prayers, okay?
Thank you. And thank you so much for being supportive and letting Sophia be my friend. Because honestly, it would have broke my heart to pieces if y'all would have been like, oh, no, you can't talk to Gypsy, or you can't.
No, we're supportive. We're very supportive to you. And how often can you call, Sophia?
I can call any time except for when I'm at school. I go to school from 10:15 to 12:15. And other than that, I'm free.
Great. Well, you keep doing as well as you sound. You really sound.
Maybe we could talk on your birthday or something.
Yeah. And I have a little job. So I'm a dorm tender, so I clean on the wing, which I got to go get going to work right now because I'm past my time to go to work. But I really just wanted to call and talk and see how y'all was doing and send my love. And I hope y'all have a good night, and I will call you soon. Okay, Sophia?
Okay.
Okay, love you. Have a good night.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
The caller has hung up.